My name is Oscar Kwabla Abenyo Abochi. I'm 21 years, student of the University of Ghana, Lagos.
When did you lose your mother?
I lost my mom on the 25th of November 2018. But I got to find out when I went home on 20th December 2018. That's when I knew she was dead. I had lost her.
Considering how we hear every day that someone has lost a loved one in their life, how did it feel to actually experience that for yourself?
This is a feeling that I wouldn't like anyone else to go through. Because considering the fact that you are going to or you are losing someone, it's very, very saddening. It's very heartfelt. Like, it hurts a lot, causes a lot of pain. Causes a lot of pain, especially when you don't get to see the person before he or she leaves. It's a very sad thing. I wouldn't like anyone to go through.
Would you say it has affected you positively or negatively?
I'd say it has affected me both negatively and positively in the sense that it has really shown the true colors of how family members really are, the pretense and all, those two-faced people. It has exposed them, I'd say, negatively, because they also switched up on us. People we thought were good for us and were always there for us, switched up on us and started treating us like strangers. And positively in the sense that it has gotten me closer to some family members and drawn me closer to my dad, because my dad and I weren't that close. Because I was closest to my mom. I'm a mommy's boy, so I was closest to my mom. It has got me closer to my dad. It has made me stronger and more confident and courageous. Because before, I loved my mom so much to the extent that I couldn't take decisions without telling her. Yeah, it was hard. It was hard when I lost her. Because I couldn't live without it. But I got to live with it. I got to live with the void, to be able to be strong, to take decisions on my own, and fearless.
Do you see a change in how people treat you now ever since it happened, and in what way?
Yeah, I realized that people like to have pity on me. That's a change I've seen recently after my mom's demise. I don't like to be pitied, because when you have pity on the person, it causes more pain and gives the person flashbacks. And I don't like that. And people have also switched up on me, because I've lost a couple of friends I used to talk to and stuff. And my family members as well, those who used to come and see my mom regularly. They don't do that anymore. They don't come and see us.
What advice would you give to people who are currently facing your situation or your ex situation, if I should say?
Well, I'd advise that they shouldn't try to be alone. They shouldn't be alone in the first place. And they shouldn't hold back their tears. They should let everything out. I'll be boy, I cry. They should let it all out and focus, because this can't be a major setback for you. I don't know what I'm talking. They shouldn't hold you back from trying to achieve what you want in life, because the demise might not be happy if you break down too much and keep to yourself a lot of sorrow inside of you. You rather hate yourself more. And when you are alone, you should get more friends to be with you, because my friends never left me alone. In my room in school, after class, they would leave their lecture halls, come straight to my room, spend time with me till evening. Sometimes they wait till I'm asleep before they leave my room and go. Every morning they are in my room, every single time. They never left me alone. Even if they were going out to get food or something, they always forced me to go with them. They never left me alone. One thing you should do and focus on is never to be alone, because you might get suicidal thoughts. I had suicidal thoughts on countless occasions. But I spoke to my friends about it, spoke to my cousin, he advised me, and I prayed about it also. So that shouldn't be it won't solve anything. I know it can't fill the void, but you have to try to live with it. You have to try to live with the void, and that can only make you stronger.
How do you feel?
I feel okay compared to what I was before when I lost my dad. I feel better now.
Could you tell us about your dad?
My dad was a good person. He actually liked his family. He liked us. He never lagged anything when he was there. Okay, and then he was a great person. He loved us, and we always made fun of him with sometimes what he say, like he makes mistakes in speaking English. Sometimes we used to laugh at him, and he was very annoying too, because he would tell me not to do this, now do that. He was stubborn, and I was really stubborn like him too. So we actually had fights with he telling me to do this and I won't do it, I'll do the other thing. He was always there for us, like, and he was a philanthropist too. I miss him.
How did the whole thing occur? And did you get to know him immediately?
Okay, so my dad was sick. Let's say he got sick on Monday, he died on Thursday. And then from Monday to Thursday, I was doing my own thing, like actually having fun in my life, because I didn't know he was sick. Well, and he was somewhere suffering, I was somewhere having fun. And I think I got to know him after some hours or something. As I got to know, when they told me at first, I thought it was a joke, so I was laughing, because my dad is one guy that doesn't want to die. He's always taking care of himself. Like, he's always eating well, he's always going to the gym, he's always exercising because he doesn't want to die. So I was surprised he was dead. And when I heard the thing, my mom was not around, she traveled, so I had to just call one person. And she spoke to me. Okay. But then she actually thought it was a joke too. So I couldn't stop crying, and she realized it was true. I thought it would help, but then it did for a while, but the pain was too much. And I had to just take a bus and go to Takrady. So I had to take the bus alone. And being in the bus alone, I had to just think about so many things about my dad. Like our fights, the good times, the bad times, and what I was doing when I heard he was dead. So I got to Takrady, then we did the funeral and everything. I kept seeing him everywhere. Like, it wasn't easy, because I feel like I wasn't even able to say Papa, and he won't even see me to be someone great, and he won't even be able to post off my name that I'm this and I'm this one day. It didn't feel good. Like, I was in a bad side for a very long time, because I felt like it's my fault and I couldn't forgive myself. I kept blaming myself. I pushed everyone away. Some people came back, some did not. I'm just grateful for the ones that did. At a point, I even stopped talking to my mom, because I was so pissed at everyone and at myself, and just felt I don't deserve to be happy. I miss my dad. Like, I really miss him a lot because I have a lot to tell him. Yeah.
Is there any advice you'd like to give to people who still have all their loved ones with them?
I'll just tell you that just don't hold grudges, okay? And then if you want to do something, just do it now. Just don't postpone it, and just do what makes you happy. Whatever makes you happy, I hope it's like a good thing. And just forgive quickly too, and take care of yourself and be prayerful too. Just do that.
My name is Larry Gazy. I'm 25 years of age, and I'm here to speak about my experience with Lois.
Who was Lois to you?
Lois was my girlfriend back in the university.
Can you tell us what happened to her?
Lois died in a disaster at Circle on June 3rd, where there was a fire explosion at a gas station, and she happens to be part. On that same day, there was heavy raining, so there was also flood. So what happened is, the belief is that she was seeking shelter, just like many other people who were at the Goyle station when the fire caught the place. She was seeking shelter from the flood at the place. What we think is that perhaps she wasn't so bent when we found the body, so the belief is that perhaps she drowned. But we don't know exactly what happened because we weren't there at the occasion. But we found out that she was dead days after searching and finding her in the police hospital in Accra.
How was that whole experience for you?
It was very, very painful. Not so many words I can use to describe, but it was the worst experience of my life because of how bad the situation of her death was. In addition to that, how young I was, because I was 20 only and I had never experienced anything close to that. So it was such a painful experience. And there's so many years now that I don't even remember the detail of the experience, but at least I can remember how I felt. Because I was even to the point of suicidal at a point. I didn't find any yearn to live life further, you know. So it took a lot. It took a lot to really get to where I'm at, but it was a very painful experience.
Considering you're a lot better now, what advice would you give to someone who is currently in the same situation you were in?
Surround yourself with people, I would say, because there's so much desire to be alone during such periods, especially when you don't have any desire to interact or any desire for life. When you're in your zone alone, it can be a brooding ground for so many things. Addiction, maybe bad thoughts, suicide. It's just surrounding yourself with people won't take the pain away, but at least it helps you continue life, because people have life, and to have them, how do you say it? To have them play a role in your life on a daily basis, whether with school, whether with generally, just surround yourself with people as much as you even don't want them around you, because that's one thing I can point at that kept me going in school and at home. There were just people in my life that wouldn't allow me to sink in that pain, and it was very vital for my growth out of that place. It was a tough time, but I think people played a role, so I'd always advise that you let people in so they can help you.